All right, the Lakers are just absolutely pissing me off. Just pissing me off. I was trying to be skeptical with the trade. Now, I know it's early. I'm not going to come to a huge assumption. But last night, you lose to the Charlotte Hornets after being up majority of the game. Charlotte Hornets goes on a 20, I believe, or 23-1 run in LA against you guys. This was alarming for many reasons because this was my fear for the Lakers, is Luka and LeBron's play styles. They kind of play similar basketball, but Bron really likes to move, really likes to go up and down. Luka on the defensive end at the end of the game, he was a huge liability. That's something we haven't seen with the counterpart of LeBron James. Because Anthony Davis was just there for, 4+ years, right? You didn't have to worry about that. But late game, you have LaMelo Ball and guys switching on to Luka and going right at him. And that's the problem, I think, with Luka and this team. I just don't see long-term, not trying to jump to assumption, just making a observation. Long-term with LeBron and Luka, I don't see how it works going deep into the playoffs. Now it's just one game, but this is the Charlotte Hornets we're talking about here. At LA. Luka was like 4 or 5 of 18 from the field. I get it. He has to get his legs back under him and things of that nature. But by the way, but how Luka was moving, he still doesn't look healthy to me. Looks like he still needs a little bit more time to get back into shape, or to just get in shape at all. I don't know, man. Let's watch it. I'll give my unbiased opinion as I always do. The video is called Lakers Find a New Dumb Way to Lose.
Favor.
And Luka's got the rebound. Hook pass. Finds LeBron. LBJ.
Like, all that is beautiful. I even said on record, like, I think this trade long-term will be a beautiful thing. But I think short-term, the Dallas Mavericks are set for success because of their roster structure. Now, they're injured over there, but like I said, that theory still stands. With the Lakers, though, it's like, it's either Luka has to pick up the defense, pick up the effort, or they're going to struggle in the longevity of the postseason.
Lakers started the game shooting 50% from 3, and LeBron led the way.
3 minutes in. Again. Timeout, Hornets.
While Dorian Finney-Smith and Gabe Vincent followed suit.
Yeah, I mean, let success be your guide. It's Vandy showing his defensive capabilities, and then Lakers pushing the ball, a couple of quick passes, and Dorian Finney-Smith.
From beyond the arc, 1 for 14. Rainbow from Vincent, yes sir.
For 5 minutes, he's taken 2 shots from behind the arc. Nothing but bottom.
Charlotte, on the other hand, started the game shooting 7% from 3, 1 of 12 from deep, and boy, did it look ugly.
On the outside, fired up. That's a air ball. Good box out that time by Jackson Hayes.
However, LA was not taking care of the ball. They had 9 turnovers in the first.
Bro, Luka had like 3 turnovers, like literally almost back to back.
Chino Hills, LaMelo Ball, 6-7.
Which is crazy because they usually average 13 a game. Unfortunately for Charlotte, the team wasn't able to capitalize on these Lakers.
But I will say this, I know I keep pausing. I'm not to apologize for that. It's a video that you guys are watching me react to. It's going to take some time for the chemistry to get better. But these kind of turnovers were just not chemistry based. These are kind of just boneheaded mistakes.
Their mistakes, as they were only able to secure 2 points off all those turnovers to start the game.
Tries to spin a double team and still
I don't know how that wasn't a foul.
Contact right there. Come on, where is the foul?
Due to LA's turnovers and Charlotte's abysmal shooting, the score was 21-28 by the end of the first, with the Lakers in the lead. After that, Charlotte decided to switch to zone defense, but the LeBron to Rui connection was able to bust the zone easily. After seeing that his shot was going, LeBron started going dumb.
And this is why I don't like zone in the NBA.
Decided to switch
Because you can't sit in the paint. Like, it's still damn near a matchup zone. You have to get out of the paint. Paint's wide open. Middle's wide open. That's why I really don't like zone in the NBA. It doesn't make no sense for me.
LeBron to Rui connection was able to bust the zone easily. After seeing that his shot was going, LeBron started going dumb with it.
He's got Salon in front of
Illegal defense. Look at this.
LeBron.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That boy, Bron.
LeBron James.
What he was doing last night
For
was
Charlotte,
ridiculous,
LaMelo's
dude.
shenanigans were able to keep the Hornets in the game. One wrinkle they had success with was letting Seth Curry hunt Reeves at the point of attack.
Oh my goodness! Like he
use a turnstile. Look at Curry go.
And on the opposite side, the Lakers' game plan was to leave Nurkic wide open beyond the three-point line, and he kept falling for their trap.
They're trying to go baseline. Nurkic, one bounce for Rhythm. Gonna try another three.
And the reason why I don't like Nurkic taking that shot, it's not saying he can't make it,
Trap.
but look at where your big man's at. I would immediately go into a DHO with Seth Curry. I would have Jeffries cut to the corner. I would go DHO with Seth Curry and make it a 2-on-1 situation. I would make that my big, who's in deep drop right now in the paint, make him have to defend.
Nurkic, one bounce for Rhythm. Gonna try another three. He's over two. Up over Bridges in the backcourt. Now has to kind of chase back with him. Nurkic, once again a three. Keep trying, I guess, huh?
As far as rotations go, the Lakers had been going 9 deep in their rotation. But with all their players back, we were told to expect a 10-man rotation. And that's exactly what we got.
Wow, you talk about dangerous pass.
LeBron now. Vando, throw it down.
Another look at LeBron getting into the paint, finding Vandy for the easy deuce.
With LA's role players outplaying Charlotte's, things were looking good. We also got to see the aftermath of that awkward
Connect foe.
deal that fell apart. Mark Williams still a Hornet, and Dalton still a Laker.
To Dalton, he's gonna try a three. Got it!
A second chance opportunity, and it was tipped out from that distance, and the Lakers go back up by 6. Still 7:02 to play here in the first half.
One thing I liked seeing was Rui Hachimura doing a great job of taking advantage of smaller defenders.
Yes.
No longer on the floor, there was no rim protection.
Underneath, Rui sealed himself well.
As far as Luka, Wonderboy was 1 of 5 to start the game. Nothing was working for him offensively. You could see him literally hesitating despite being completely wide open.
Oh, he's wide open. Gotta take a look. Too wide open.
Too wide open.
It's like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's really weird. Watching Luka from his rookie year to now, the way he moves, it's just completely different. Completely different.
But just before the end of the second, he finally
And he still made it to the finals his last year, moving exactly like that. That's how special he is, though.
got one to go.
Trying to go up and under. Now turns and scores. Luka.
Throws his hands up as if to say, well, it's about time.
By the end of the first, the teams were on pace to shoot 100 threes. Charlotte 4 of 23, Lakers 8 of 26. The Lakers held the Hornets to 29% shooting in the first half, and JJ had some words to say about the offense.
Yeah, Billy, so some expected rust there, JJ, but you do hold the Hornets to 37 points. So what did you see in that first half?
We played hard, we defended well. Look, there's certainly some rust offensively. There's also just trying to get used to playing together. So you're going to have halves like that offensively, but our guys competed.
Is there one thing that you want to talk about at half, or one little adjustment for the second half?
Just being shot ready. I think that's the biggest thing, just being shot ready.
All right, thanks, JJ.
The third quarter was when everything went to hell. It started well, with the Luka is overweight crew getting another deposit into their bank account. Rui was doing a great job moving without the ball, and the Lakers were doing a great job finding and rewarding him.
Michigan State. Oh, one way, then the other. Here comes Rui. He needs one more point, one more rebound for a double-double, and underneath he gets the assist. And Rui yet another basket for Hachimura.
Easy flush, and then another movement without the ball by Rui, and this time Luka finds.
But then LaMelo started percolating.
Curry.
He said it percolating, that's OD.
Green, 5 on the floor for the Hornets. LaMelo, 3 ball for the kid.
Guys have done an excellent job on LeBron this second half. Melo holding the follow through. Deep one.
And to add insult to injury, Bridges started heating up as well. Before you knew it, the Hornets got the lead late in the third.
For the lead. That's what I'm talking about.
Reeves tried to get away with a double dribble, but the officials were on his ass. And 3 minutes later, he was tossed out of the game.
There, no call, and there's what got him the first technical, the swing of the hand.
Was it a foul, though? Because he did get ejected pretty
Away
quickly,
with
too,
a double
though.
dribble, but
Let me
the
see.
officials were on his ass. And 3 minutes
Also, Reeves has probably the best whistle of a non-mega star that I've ever seen in NBA history, by the way.
later,
Did he get him? He... Oh, yeah. I mean, he grabs his wrist. Yeah, that's a foul.
he was
That's a
tossed
foul
out
for
of
sure.
the game.
But one thing that I've noticed though, you can never argue with the ref. These cost you the game. Refs aren't gonna change the call that they already didn't or did call. Just get back on defense and continue to play. And that goes for high school, college. I preach that to my guys. I'm like, bro, y'all worried about the refs so much. The play is still going on. That was 5 plays ago. The ref is not going to change his call, whether he called it or he didn't. Deal with it. Even as coaches, we have to understand, like, we always can't argue with the refs because then we're taking away from the actual game. We're taking away from having our guys learn in the game, having our guys be more successful, having our guys be more ready while we're worried about refs. You know what I'm saying? We should be worried about the next play. It's always next play mentality from coaches to the players.
Call, and there's what got him the first the swing of the hand.
Which did not help the Lakers' cause. It was an absolutely ugly third quarter for the Lakers, where they ended up down by 3, with Charlotte gaining momentum. Luka came into this game with 94 consecutive games with a 3-point field goal made, the longest active streak in the NBA. But the fourth quarter started with him not having made a 3, and it looked like the streak would be broken until he did this.
Somebody better think about it now.
Luka long distance. He's got it. Well, keep that streak alive.
LeBron and Luka had combined for 2 field goals in the entire second half, but then the King awakened from his slumber.
Ah, Lord, that nigga's 40. I tweeted that on Twitter or X a few weeks ago, and everybody said, bro, spit it out. I'm like, bro, I'm just making an observation. He's like, bro, we get it. He's 40. I understand. Like, yada. Keep that same energy when the playoffs come around. I'm not saying he's 40 he gonna win a ring. I'm just saying the bro's 40 and he's moving abnormally well. Call a spade a spade. That nigga different.
Look out! Look out below!
Where he takes it right at. Look at this. Throw it back and throw it.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna cap.
I mean, that was not a palm job. That was a cup. Look how he's cupping that one.
You know what though? It might be an honor to get dunked on by Braun. It's a good poster to have in the crib. That might be Glaze.
The top and then follows that up with a triple.
Unfortunately for Laker fans, it was too little too late because the Hornets had now established an unstoppable rhythm and were hunting Luka.
And this is the problem right here. Like, it got to a point where JJ had to sub Luka out down the stretch with like a minute or so to go, because of the defensive liability that he was last night against the Hornets. Now, I'm not saying he can or can't play defense, but it looked like a lackluster of effort, or it looked like he's just not ready to play still. It looked like he's still laboring that injury. Because when he made that layup in the second half, you see him grimacing running down the court. So I'm like, if he's still injured, he's okay hurting himself even more while being out there. Take as much time as you need to get right and be 100% by the playoffs, but I get that they want to get the chemistry right going into the playoffs. So it's a tough spot for Luka right now, and it just last night didn't look good. Oh my gosh, just going at him, my goodness.
Just a little late getting
Like this was like every possession on the offensive end for the Hornets. They kept going at Luka like
Melo put it away
clockwork.
In clutch time.
And with 14 seconds left, guys that handle the ball, handle pressure. He does a great job of getting to the paint and that little floater up and in to give the Hornets a 4-point lead with 14.
And that's when I tweeted. I said, man, the Lakers sure do miss Anthony Davis on the defensive end because you have a rim protector. Look at your rim protector on the floor right now. Look who your rim protector is. Just look who's on the floor.
In the end, Melo.
Dorian Finney-Smith is your anchor. That's your rim protector. And everybody's like, well, AD would have been playing right now because he's injured. Well, no shit, Sherlock. He's injured. But I'm saying, had he played with the Lakers and didn't get traded, who knows if he'd be injured or not. I'm just saying they do miss his, and they will miss his defensive presence late in games because of stuff like this. You have no rim protection. You got Alex Len, who's not the best rim protector. You know what I'm saying? I got love for the guy. He played for the Sacramento Kings, but he's not the greatest rim protector. You got Jackson Hayes, who I think could do a better job at rim protecting than Dorian Finney-Smith here. But I don't get why you don't even at least have Jackson Hayes in the game. Let me fact check to make sure he didn't foul out, because I was watching the game and I don't remember Jackson Hayes fouling out the game. So if he didn't foul out, yeah, 2 fouls. I don't know why. What was his plus or minus? Plus or minus, he was a plus 12. Luka was a plus 13. Braun was a minus 4, ironically. But he's a plus 12. At least keep him out there. You know what I'm saying? Something good might happen. Especially to guard Mark Williams. You feel me? But, like, there's nobody there to even, you know what I'm saying, to get close to blocking that. Like, what are we doing?
And with 14 seconds left, guys that handle the ball, handle pressure. He does a great job of getting to the paint and that little floater up and in to give the Hornets a 4-point
LaMelo special.
lead with 14 seconds left to play.
Anyways, wherever you are in the world, be the GOAT of that moment. Stay.
Yeah, bro. This is alarming, man. I know it's one game, but if you watch like the breakdown of how it happened, I can only imagine them playing a Clippers in 7 games. I can only imagine them playing a Denver in 7 games. I mean, Denver has their completely just has their number. Hell, even playing like a Dallas Mavericks. Bruh. I mean, I hope it ends up working out. I hope that Luke and them can figure it out, find some rhythm, and find some good chemistry going into the playoffs. But defensively, that's going to be where you hang your hat come playoff time. And I don't know if the Lakers have that specifically. It's going to be tough, but we'll see. Like I said, only time will tell, and they are the pros, and we are just the viewer and spectator. So at the end of the day, JJ Redick and company will figure it out. I hope so, because I want to see good basketball played from the top guys in the league, man. That's just when the league is best. Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Sayonara.